It is about the summit that will take place soon, which is the ICE summit between President Putin and US President Donald Trump. There's an expectation that 15th of August could potentially mean the end as far as the Russia-Ukraine conflict is concerned. It's been going on since 3.5 years. It started in February 2022. Donald Trump said that he's going to end it in 24 hours. That hasn't happened. But is this potentially the best possible option to end the war? We tell you. But first up, let's get you details in terms of what is the road to that ICE summit. Let's get you that timeline, viewers, and then we talk about why this is going to be extremely important. First up, February 12th, Trump and Putin hold their first call this term. Now, all of this is this year. If I go back in time to 2022, then we're talking about a whole different show altogether, viewers. This is February 12th, 2025, in the last couple of weeks. Let's move ahead and tell you in terms of February 18 what happened. That is when Marco Rubio and his counterpart, Sergei Lavrov, meet in Saudi Arabia. These efforts have been going on again and again. But this road to the ICE summit has been far from anything but smooth. And we're telling that to you right now. The timeline here. Next up, Putin and Trump agree on a ceasefire plan. Remember, in March, as early as March, about 5 months back, is when they decided that there must be some sort of a way to end this. But it hasn't happened so far because both sides kept on adding fresh set of demands, which is why it didn't lead to any ceasefire. Now, in April 11th is when Steve Witkoff, which is the one who's been entrusted by Donald Trump to find out some way to end this war, because guess what? Donald Trump does need that Nobel, right? So Steve Witkoff meets Putin again in Moscow on 11th of April. No breakthrough, no possible options. Deadlock continues. Now, 15th of May, US, Ukraine and Russia talk in Turkey. This is when those Istanbul talks have happened. There have been multiple rounds of talks. No breakthrough whatsoever because both sides have been adding on conditions. And in the interim, Donald Trump again swung from one extreme that I don't want Zelensky in my Oval Office to I am going to embark and I'm going to empower Zelensky with Patriot missiles. All that in a span of 6 months, even as breakthrough continues to be that elusive thing that ensures that this war ends. Let's move ahead and tell you the other two important points. 6th of August, Steve Witkoff returns. Trump sanctions India. As I said, Trump has no options. He wanted the war to end in 24 hours. We've been telling you a detailed timeline. It's been 6 months and counting, hasn't ended. And we're going to tell you whether this ICE summit would actually lead to a potential breakthrough or not. Lastly, ceasefire missed, Alaska summit confirmed. That's on the 8th of August is what this happened. Now, 15th of August is when this summit will take place. Now, what is this really going to mean in terms of a military win? Remember, on Faultlines, we tell you not just about what's really being seen right now, but beneath the surface. There's a reason why Vladimir Putin did not agree to any ceasefire till now, because he was really packing up military wins after military wins under his belt. Let's get in General Rajinder Singh, former DG Infantry, to talk about, is this the best potential time for Putin to be able to end this war, because he's got big military wins under his belt. General Singh, is the momentum, the military momentum with Russia right now, and now how do you see the summit ending? Is this a big victory in terms of military victory for Vladimir Putin?
You see, the ceasefire and the peace will come only when both the countries, in fact, all the three countries agree. At the moment, there seems to be no meeting point. The reason for this is that Putin, the president of Russia, feels that he can exploit the current situation more and gain more territory. He already has captured nearly 1/3 of the territory of Ukraine. As far as Ukraine is concerned, Zelensky says that he is not going to butter away even an inch of his territory. So therefore, the meeting...
There's no deal because Putin has been able to actually get significant military wins in the last 60 days. The reason why he didn't agree to a ceasefire early, because the momentum was with him. Right now, if this war ends on the 15th of August, this actually is the best possible outcome for him in several months. Do you agree?
But Putin thinks that it is these current victories which he has got are not enough. because there have been...
No, he's agreeing to a summit, sir. He's agreeing to a summit. He understands.
He's agreeing to a summit because he doesn't want too much of pressure from United States, and he wants Trump to pipe down a bit. And he feels that by meeting Trump, he will be able to convince him.
Here I was asking you what military wins he is going to get, and you are saying he's actually playing Trump and biding more time. Final question very quickly, sir, which is that if there is a ceasefire, do you really think that if there is a ceasefire, the territories that Russia is able to keep, which I'm sure would be part of the deal, could actually be the best military outcome of this war for him?
Yes, that could be in case Zelensky agrees, but I don't think Zelensky is going to agree. Second point is that Russia has also suffered in the past about 4 months. There have been massive drone attacks on their strategic air targets, and a large number of their aircrafts were downed. And the reason why Putin wants to launch this attack even further is to convey to his own population also that Putin has actually won the war. And unless he is able to do so, I don't think he will actually go in for peace. But yes, I do agree that as far as the current military situation is concerned, there has been a tremendous amount of gains that Russia has made as far as capturing territory in Ukraine is concerned.
Let's leave it there.
Probably in next about a month or two, he is not going to gain much more. It is going to be only a marginal.
I have to take a break. I have to take a break, sir. General Singh, thanks much for joining us. And a very quick blinkers of viewers for you, which is that as far as this issue is concerned, the summit is concerned, Vladimir Putin is walking in with several military victories under his belt. He would like to continue that momentum. He would refuse to do that only if there is a deal that's worth taking on the table. As far as Zelensky, Europe, EU, NATO, all those are concerned, they are likely to be an afterthought. It is going to end up between Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin. Everybody else is a footnote. And there it's about ego, it's about messaging. Military victory is all that matters to Vladimir Putin. I would say Nobel is all that matters to Donald Trump. That's all there is to it.